Mary and Preston, the FBI told me directly today that it has no further comment about an investigation that was alluded to in a tweet by the FBI's Deputy Director yesterday. And while Seattle Mayor Bruce Harrell is declining to do any sort of on-camera interview, he and other council members are now doubling down, backing their comments that they believe that a religious rally that was permitted on Cal Anderson Park was a mistake. Days removed from a rally that sparked violence and questions about religious and First Amendment rights, a new wrinkle. The FBI's Deputy Director Dan Bongino suggesting on social media his team is investigating targeted violence against religious groups in Seattle.
They're well within their right to investigate. We uphold the First Amendment speech of folks, and I think we put our officers in a very, very tough position.
Seattle Council Parks Committee Chair Joy Hollingsworth said the city needs to perform better on the permitting process, noting MayDay USA's request to rally at Cal Anderson Park on Saturday might have snuck through as it came from a little-known ministry in rural Oregon that the mayor later labeled as right-wing.
This is not gay community versus religion, LGBTQ versus Christianity. I'm a Christian myself. I'm a gay woman myself. All those things cross over. Take that piece out. Now you have people that are saying gay people are vile, or we're coming to the darkest place in Seattle. Those things are troubling.
The mayor's office issued yet another statement suggesting there has been no official notice of an investigation outside a vague tweet, and he'll continue to stand up for Seattle residents and values under pressure from the Trump administration, and rolled out a list of local faith-based leaders supporting his stance. Yet Harrell's political opponents say the situation is part of a bigger issue.
I think in this case, it's pretty clear that the Harrell administration was asleep at the wheel.
Katie Wilson is running against Harrell for mayor and has raised the most money of any challenger. She's claiming the Cal Anderson controversy is a test in leadership.
I think that the city certainly could have tried to steer them toward another location that was both acceptable for their group and much less contentious for Seattle.
That tweet from FBI Deputy Director Dan Bongino got a lot of attention here in downtown Seattle at a religious rally that was held outside of City Hall, where supporters were calling on Seattle's Mayor Bruce Harrell to resign. There were a lot of cheers about that tweet. But again, I want to stress the official word from the FBI in D.C. tonight, the one-line response: the FBI has nothing to provide beyond his tweet. Mary and Preston.
Chris, we covered that religious rally live here on KOMO News throughout the afternoon on Tuesday and did not see the level of arrests or confrontations that we did at Cal Anderson Park. Any reaction at City Hall on that?
Well, I did talk to Councilmember Hollingsworth about that. She seemed pleased that Seattle police were able to keep the peace and keep the two different groups apart from each other. They were also able to get everybody who attended on one side or the other out of downtown. There were no injuries. There were those 8 arrests, but still no answer tonight from City Hall about what was really an unpermitted event. Those political protests are allowed to happen in the City Hall Plaza during normal business hours. It went well past that and caused all sorts of traffic congestion in downtown Seattle.
Chris, thank you.